not egg and cup, which is what that looks like.
That looks like a mortar and pestle, but
the
you've got them in different sizes.
Yeah, the tiniest mortar you've ever seen.
Yeah, you ordered a mortar and pestle off Wish, and that's what you got.
Just the biggest pestle in the world. That'd be too big a pestle for pretty much anything.
Oh, there are some absolutely gold jokes coming out.
You heard about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers. He stops at nothing to avoid them. Excellent.
Love it.
Very good. Okay, number 13. A little bit harder potentially. Joke first. Two fish are in a tank. Oh, it's gone. Oh, never mind. We'll get that in a minute. The title of this 1990s to 2000 television drama series set in Ireland. It's got to be a double L at the start. Two fish are in a tank. One says, "Oh man, the cannons you drive." Excellent. Excellent. That's a favourite of mine. What is the title of this television show? Finally, Proving Yourself Tomorrow. Why can't a leopard hide? Because he's always spotted. Excellent. Excellent. You get your point. Okay, that's the end of the ball questions. We'll go to a ball-themed numbers game. Oh, it's not, actually. I thought it was. It says ball on it, though. It says ball on it. This print ad is from which year? It's a print ad from a magazine. But what year was it? It's for Chesterfield cigarettes. You don't need a crystal ball to see why Chesterfield is by far the favourite of Hollywood stars. Pop your answers in the comments, please. What year do you think this came from? Always by Chesterfield. The ABCs of cigarettes, apparently. So, pop your answers in the comments. The closest wins a round of applause from us here in the studio and a special surprise. I'll whack the timer on, so get your answer in before the numbers game title disappears.
Copycat.
No, sorry. Okay, we've got answers flowing in. Did you look at the answer already? Excellent. I forgot to do that before.
One of us is doing their job.
Yeah, well, we'll see which one it is. Well, when the review starts, we've got a couple of nice close ones actually. Very nice indeed. So get those answers in. The timer is now finished. We're going to move on to our question. Get them flowing in and we will find our range and find our closest answers. This print ad is from which year is the question? Let's see. That's the end of answers coming in. What have we got, Aiden?
Quite a few, actually.
Excellent.
Really tonight.
Excellent. Well, the correct answer that I was looking for is 1947. And we've got Gordon, well done. Carolyn as well. That's Simon. Hello, Simon Yanis. 1947.
It's seven different people managed to get
Seven
this.
got it right. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right, well, as usual.
Oh my god!
Special treat. Halle Berry is so proud of you.
I feel like we can probably leave that there. Don't need to let Halle. We'll save some Halle for later.
Save some for the rest of his own. Okay, we go on to question number 14, which looks like this. On which continent is the country of Guinea? On which continent is the country of Guinea? Not talking about New Guinea or Papua New Guinea, but the country of Guinea. Number 15, what word means both to move forcefully and a flat-bottom boat for carrying freight? Wade, in reference to your comment, hold your horses. It's all right. We've got a selection of those for you tonight. So your request may come true. Not saying it will, it just may. Number 16, at which Australian motor racing circuit is Hell Corner at Griffin's Bend? At which motor racing circuit in Australia is Hell Corner and Griffin's Bend? And 17. Archroma is the name of a town on the border between Arkansas and which other American state? Archroma. Arcoma, rather. There's no extra R there. Changes things dramatically. It is the name of a town on the border between Arkansas and which other American state? That is question 17. Do you see Gordon's comment?
His acceptance speech?
His acceptance speech is wonderful. Pop that up for people. All the little people, particularly me. I'm not that little. I'm actually, I think, from memory, I think I might be a bit taller than you, Gordon. I'm going to make that claim, and we'll test that when pubs go back. We'll have to officially test it. We will have an officiant there that's not me. Someone from Quizmasters will be there to verify that is true.
Are you going to make me drive to a pub to make you stand back to back with another bloke?
No. One of our hosts is also a player at this pub.
Okay.
So it's fine. We'll already have someone there. It's fine.
Oh, I mean, hopefully the pubs are open soon.
I would love that very much.
They've officially allowed us to go and visit people today.
Up to 2 adults can go and visit their friends.
Have you taken your inaugural visit yet?
No, I haven't actually. I'm planning it though. I am planning my inaugural visit.
Where are you thinking?
Where would the wind take me? You know, I can go anywhere I like now. The world is my oyster. I've got about 8 friends that I can go and visit. And you're one of them.
Yeah, look, you don't need to visit me. We see each other at this studio twice a week.
And that is more face-to-face time than we have had in some time.
Quite a while.
In a couple of years.
We usually live work quite separately digitally.
Number 18, as we carry on, I've got a famous face here. Pictured here is which champion Serbian tennis player? And a bonus point for him. He's currently ranked at what number in the world by the ATP? First, second, or third? Is he first, second, or third? What about you? Have you exercised your new right yet?
I did. I had
Where'd you go?
I reckon it was only probably 2 or 3 days into lockdown. I had a friend move into their new house that they'd bought, so I hadn't had a chance to actually go see it.
Yep.
And it's quite near our studio. So I left home a little bit early and went and had a couple of cups of tea with a friend in their new house.
Oh, naturally.
Which was really lovely. It was a lovely house and it was a very nice time.
Oh, excellent. You'll have to tell me more about that.
Oh, yes. It's a mutual friend and now he wants to gossip.
Because I haven't seen it yet either. What about you? Have you exercised your right to go and see someone that you couldn't see previously? Have you gone and visited a friend that you haven't been able to? Let us know. Pop it in the comments. Interact with us. It'll make it more fun. Gone to question 9. Dave, I look like a lumberjack. I'm taking that as a compliment. You mentioned the flano.
I did.
Before we went live. In a disparaging way, I will add. They are loving it. We've had lumberjack. We've had I suit plaid. But also with requests for taking it off. But I think that was more for pleasure than for getting rid of the lumberjack look.
You keep thinking that.
Oh, well, that can be clarified. Amy, let us know if you wanted me to take it off because you hate seeing the plaid shirt or just for your own ends. We're going to dog days now. Dog days are over, but they are also just beginning. There's a bit of a song for you. Crossbreed here, known as the Chabrador, is a cross between which 2 dog breeds? A Chabrador is a cross between which 2 dog breeds?
And as a bonus point, who's a good dog?
He's a very good boy, isn't he?
All dogs. All dogs are good dogs.
All dogs are good dogs. A lot of lumberjack commentary at the moment. An awful lot of lumberjack commentary. But they are asking what you're at. Oh, Amy, I obviously missed your wonderful description of what you're wearing.
They have. I'm happy to let those who weren't there for my word picture imagine what they want. Robert is Robert's supporting me as well. Who I must, I'm going to guess, because I can only see tiny little thumbnail profile pictures.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess he knows fashion, because it looks from his profile picture that he's got, I think it's a cool beret. I hope it's a cool beret.
That is a picture of, I'm pretty sure that's a picture of Eddie Izzard.
I told you I only had tiny thumbnails.
I'm looking at it from further away than you. I'm pretty sure it's Eddie Izzard on the Brexit campaign. The anti-Brexit campaign he was part of.
That is Eddie Izzard. Okay, well, we'd like to welcome Eddie Izzard's alter ego, Robert.
Number 20. If you avoid interfering in a situation which is currently stable, you are said to let what dogs lie? For...
Good.
Is that 8 letters?
It is.
Yes. 8 letters. Let something dogs lie. What is the blank there? Yep, a confirmation. It is indeed Eddie Izzard. Who suits the pink beret in a way that no one else does?
Ooh.
Although I haven't seen Robert in a pink beret. He may be wonderful as well.
I'm trying to think of anyone who I can think who would really suit a pink beret, and I can't.
Let us know in the comments who else would suit a pink beret. Number 21. The name of which Australian animal is taken from the word in the indigenous Darug language to mean tame dog? A word for an Australian animal that means tame dog in the Darug language. Let growleth dog slide. That's the second Pokemon reference that's been in this comment thread. From the same person, in fact.
From the same person.
From the same person.
Gotta mention them all.
Gotta mention. Number 22. In the Chinese zodiac, which year will be the next year of the dog?
Oh, I like Emily's suggestion that people who would look good in a pink beret, suggesting it would be Prince
You would have to have a purple one.
Or raspberry.
Fair enough. I'll show myself out. Dear. Apparently I would.
Terry Crews. Oh,
Terry Crews would love one. He would love one.
Yep. Robert's apparently been to my trivia several times with our good friend Matt Sport.
Yeah. Well,
has not. I am super bad at remembering people, so I still have no idea who you are. I'm
23.
I'm good once I'm in a room.
Yeah, well, that's right. Once you're in front of people. 23. Which Academy Award-winning Australian actor starred in the 2005 drama film Lords of Dogtown? Raspberry beret in my head now. That's not going anywhere. That's just stuck forever.
Yeah, no. It's one of those. It's definitely an earworm song.
Oh, absolutely.
There we go. There's your next. Tell us in the comments, what is your earworm song that you want in David's head?
Oh God, I'm really susceptible. You know that. I had the A-Team theme stuck in my head for 2 weeks because someone brought it up. They didn't even sing it. They just brought it up.
Yeah, the one that always gets me is just on repeat. Karma Chameleon.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Just gets stuck in there and will not move.
Okay, 24. Former Canterbury Bulldogs player Josh Reynolds currently plays for which team in the NRL? Nicely shoehorning a sports question into the dogs category. Well done.
You don't have to mention it, David.
I'm gonna. Former Canterbury Bulldogs player Josh Reynolds currently plays for which team in the NRL?
It's people who photograph sports.
Yeah.
Are not doing the players a favour, are they?
I'm convinced, and we can probably find this out in quite short order.
Yeah.
But I reckon they pick the moment.
Oh, yeah.
That they are certain that it's going to be the silliest face.
Yeah.
As I would.
You could, look, I mean, I'm going to say that is a photo that doesn't help anyone.
No, not at all. Because he's just caught that, and it's just hit him on the tip. That's why his face is like that.
It looks like he's smoking an invisible cigar.
A big, massive
Look,
cigar.
I can do rings.
I can do smoke rings, see? 25. Chester, the Pomeranian, played the dog also named Chester for 6 seasons in which 1990s television sitcom?
Oh, there's some really good ones here.
Oh, that's fantastic. The Karma Chameleon, just the karma part. Never healing the chameleon part.
One of my...
I can do. Oh, no.
Again, you just get the... over and over.
Yeah, we never get to push the pineapple. We just hear, do.
One of my favourite, speaking of bits of music that just are on repeat, one of my favourite bits of music in the entire world is the intro to Careless Whisper. The saxophone just played on repeat forever. And I used to work in a late night bar and took great pleasure one evening because I was convinced that people don't actually pay a lot of attention to music in pubs. They just need there to be some.
Yeah, it needs to be not silence.
Yeah, I was convinced that I could play the 10 hours on repeat intro of Careless Whisper without anyone noticing.
Yeah.
After 3 hours, I had a man come up to me at the bar, and the only person who mentioned that all night, I had a man come up to me at the bar and go, I love this song. I haven't thought about George Michael in such a long time. I really love this song.
Oh, well, good,
completely
got
not
it for another 7 hours.
Completely not having realised that, the
That
song never started.
That was an excellent night. I really enjoyed that bit.
Oh, Tracy Camborne, you can definitely have a point for funny answers or funny suggestion of question.
Should have Mitchell Pearce question. Well done. Very good. Take a point for that one. All right. If you have anything that you would like to see again before we do our numbers game, let us know in the comments. We've had a request for number 11 and 1 to 4. We can certainly do that. We both just got a message from someone else who was there that night.
Yep.
Did you see that?
And has the wrong opinion.
And has the wrong opinion on that. Okay, there's 1 to 4.
Oh, I Can Feel It in the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, but it's the sick drums.
When it goes back to drums. I'm going to recommend a video for everyone to watch. And if you search the term In the Air Tonight, deer, as in the animal, you will not be disappointed. I would like you to do that in the break, every one of you, because it is a real rare trait. In the Air Tonight, deer. Search that, it'll come up. There's 1 to 4. We're going to have 11 as well, which is here with 7 to 10 as well. So it starts with the letters B-A-L-L, a range within which an amount or estimate is likely to be correct.
Ruth would like 1 to 22. Ruth, we love you.
We love you very much, but we can't do that. And 13 as well. There we go. Still a B-A-L-L. Yep, another request to just start again. Can't do that.
This is the rest of our lives, just on a loop, consistently restarting.
Like just the intro to Careless Whisper, over and over again.
I was going to say you should really stop that in case Facebook gets upset, but that was not even close.
Well,
Facebook was not going to recognise.
No, they're not going to recognise that. But also, I wasn't playing the mouth saxophone; I was playing the mouth trumpet. So they can't get me on their algorithm. I'm not saying it. Alrighty. That's it. Let's have a look at our second numbers game, which works exactly the same as our first one, but I've changed the question. It is a bit more doggy. Here we are. Red Dog ranked in what position on the highest grossing... Stop it. Stop writing things on the typewriter while I'm trying to do a quiz.
Are you alright?
Stop it. He's writing rude things to put me off, and he succeeded in that instance. Red Dog ranks in what position on the 100 highest grossing films in Australia for 2011? Jeez, took me that long to get in there. All right, pop your answer for that in the comments. What do you think its rank was on the highest grossing films in Australia for 2011? I'll whack the timer on. As soon as that title is gone, it's over. No more answers in.
I will just... I mean, I have to listen to you. I can just kill your mic so these poor people don't have to go through that.
Oh, hey.
There you go. You can have a microphone again.
I'm only doing it because I know it's annoying people. That's what I did. Alrighty. That's the end of that. So make sure all your answers are in. We are going to go through our round one answers now. So have your pens at the ready to mark along with us. Total up your scores. Make sure you put those in the comments too so we can see how you're all doing. Don't forget to include your joke points if you've got any. Number one, according to the common English proverb, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelette. Number two, hoodwinked is an updated version of Little Red Riding Hood. Rugby union matches are officiated by referees, not umpires. Which Australian state capital city is located on the Yarra? That is Melbourne. David Schwimmer used to play Ross Geller on Friends. Ross got you the point though. This musical instrument is not, as you pointed out, the curtain, but it is in fact a xylophone, and it would be found in the percussion section of an orchestra. Our ball questions, a term for a female ballet dancer would be a ballerina. A small coloured rubber bag inflated with air, then sealed at the neck, is a balloon. The field of study that deals with projectiles and firearms is ballistics. The most populated inland city in Victoria is Ballarat. A range within which an amount or estimate is likely to be correct is a ballpark, as in a ballpark figure. This type of joint is a synovial joint, which is one rounded bone fits into the cup-like depression of another. It's a ball and socket. And this Irish television show, it is a sort of a police procedural, sort of a soap drama, and it is Ballykiss Angel. And I've just noticed that on the bottom left is Colin Farrell.
Oh my God!
That's tiny Colin Farrell. That's amazing. I don't know if I can I point that far?
Oh, I doubt you'll get that far.
No. I've disappeared into that other bloke. Yeah, but next to the bloke lying down is tiny Colin Farrell. Number 14, on which continent is the country of Guinea? That is on the continent of Africa. What word means both to move forcefully and a flat-bottom boat for carrying freight? Looking for a barge there. At which Australian motor racing circuit do you find Hell Corner and Griffin's Bend? That's at Mount Panorama, which is in Bathurst. Arcoma is the name of a town on the border between Arkansas and Oklahoma.
I believe that's Arkansas.
No.
Which is what they named it after they realised Kansas was already taken.
Yeah, so they had to change it.
Yeah.
There's a vine about that, I'm sure. Pictured is which champion Serbian tennis player? It's Novak Djokovic, and he is currently first in the world. He is the best at tennis in the world.
Well,
he's certainly better than me. I can say that happily.
Oh, yeah.
The crossbreed known as a Labrador is a cross between a Labrador Retriever and a Chow Chow. If you avoid interfering in a situation which is currently stable, you let sleeping dogs lie. The name of which Australian animal is taken from the indigenous Darug language meaning tame dog, looking for dingo. In the Chinese zodiac, the next year of the dog will be 2030. The Academy Award-winning Australian actor who starred in Lords of Dogtown was Heath Ledger. Former Canterbury Bulldogs player Josh Reynolds currently plays for the West Tigers. And Chester the Pomeranian played the dog, also named Chester, for 6 seasons in The Nanny, which is one of your favourite shows, Aidan.
I'm currently rewatching it.
Oh, excellent.
It holds up.
Does it hold up? Because that's what I always worry about 90s sitcoms, is that they don't. Because I'll tell you what didn't. Home Improvement.
No.
Does not hold up.
No.
As I tested that theory, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it holds up. Yeah, it's... I have nothing more to say about it. It's good.
Yep, excellent. We can all watch it. Okay, our numbers game. Did you get our top answers? Excellent. Red Dog ranked in what position on the 100 highest grossing films of 2011 in Australia? We had one getting it exactly right. Our correct answer is 11. And we had Soviet Onion getting that one. So well done to them. They can have... And this little tidbit.
Thank you. Oh, man. This might be the one time I'm speechless.
Excellent. Okay. I think it's time we had a little rest, don't you, Aidan?
I reckon so.
We'll have a short break now. We'll be back. What time will we be back?
Look, I reckon we'll give it about 10 minutes.
Let's give it 10 minutes. See you at 1:45. In the meantime, go and grab yourself a drink, stretch your legs, enjoy yourself, and we'll be back with fresh questions in about 10 minutes. See you soon. Welcome back. I hope your break was rejuvenative. You are freshened in your glasses and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for round 2. Weren't the scores excellent for round 1?
They are incredibly smart.
They're
and
just a smart bunch of people joining us.
I am not.
Couple of half points. I'm curious where you're getting them from, but that's all right. You've decided that things are worth half points. We've got 26s and 7s, though.
Yeah.
That's very good indeed. I think we even had one team on 30, including their own jokes. So that's pretty good.
And, who knows where they're giving double points for things.
Well, there is that,
There is that. I mean, I'm particularly proud of Ruth absolutely nailing the 3 questions she was here for.
She got here for 3. She got them all. Well done.
Nailed it.
Let's have another round. We've got round 2 to come, so please get your pens up. And we go into a section called... Oh, they've enjoyed the deer video. Excellent. I'm glad people remembered that. Let's go into round 2, question 1. We start with a category called Open Up, things about openings. I made it through the wilderness, somehow I made it through, are the opening lyrics to which hit song by Madonna? That's now in my head, so that's good. I'm really susceptible,
I always, these sorts of questions and lyric questions I always struggle with because it's surprisingly difficult to not you just sing it.
You do just by sheer instinct. Number 2, many strange legends are told of these jungles in India, are the opening lines from which animated Disney film? Tips pterodactyls on 29, very nice.
That's a 6.
What did I say?
29.
Oh yeah, I'm from the Northern Hemisphere, so it was upside down. Number 3, in every generation there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons and the forces of darkness, are the first words spoken in the 90s to 2000s supernatural television series. Which one is it?
I'm very pleased with that joke, by the way.
Oh, that's smashing. That's excellent. All right, in every generation there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons and the forces of darkness, are the first words spoken in which 90s to 2000s supernatural television series. Number 4, this photograph was taken at the Olympic Games opening ceremony in which year, and it is terrifying. That is horrifying and monstrous.
That is interesting.
I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
I believe it's supposed to be the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, okay.
In drag.
In bed also.
In very bad drag.
That's upsetting.
Why does it need so many wrinkles?
I don't know. I really don't know. There's not enough going on in that picture to know what it's about. There's just not. But which Olympic Games opening ceremony? What year was it?
Oh, I wish I could zoom in on that, just because it's...
No, please don't. Under any circumstances.
I wonder if this will do it. No, that's not going to take it to where I want it to be.
Maybe I can. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I don't like it. I'm coming out. Don't like it.
Oh.
Number 5. Oh, gee, you got a good lot. Warn me when you're doing that. Number 5. It's a funny thing about mothers and fathers, is the opening line of which children's novel by Roald Dahl? We've got options. We've got Fantastic Mr. Fox, we've got Matilda, and we've got The Witches. It's a funny thing about mothers and fathers.
I've just completely got distracted by Roald Dahl.
Yeah, fair enough. Emily James made a good point about that previous picture, is that there's not enough, but also too much going on.
Yeah, simultaneously.
Yeah. I need more and so much less at the same time. Okay, we're out of our beginnings and openings section. Number 6. What anagram of the word outside means tiresome or monotonous? An anagram of the word outside means tiresome or monotonous.
Would you like the joke or me?
Oh, yeah, please.
I didn't know your name was an anagram for the word outside. Comedy.
That's how comedy works.
You set it up and deliver it with no charisma.
That is your school of comedy.
Oh,
Got him.
he's so catty.
Got him. Back in the knife drawer, Mrs. Sharp. The New Zealand teams, the Northern Stars and Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic, play which sport?
I got hurt feelings now.
Well.
This is how I feel.
Thankful?
No, that last scene was when she realised that she was a size too small in the high heels. I didn't think I'd be standing up tonight.
Number 8, with which English navigator who led the first circumnavigation of Australia do we associate a boat called Tom Thumb? With which English navigator who led the first circumnavigation of Australia do we associate a boat called Tom Thumb?
Now, that is the loose definition of the word we, because I have no idea what's going on in that question.
Number 9, the largest lake in South America, Lake Titicaca. Yep.
You said car.
Sure
It's
did.
like 2 cars.
It's located on the border of which 2 countries? Do you know what Titicaca actually means, though? Genuinely, it means...
Breast vehicle.
No, it does not mean breast vehicle. It just means lake. Yeah. Just means lake.
No, it's a small bird and the noise that it makes. It's a tit and it goes car.
So I don't have time to explain why you're wrong. I don't have the time. I care too much about birds to let that stand, though. That tits are songbirds. They don't caw.
I said car.
Get out. Please leave forever. Pictured here is which Australian singer and winner of the 3rd series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? And number 11, she rose to fame on which Australian reality singing competition?
As much as, I never, as a point of pride, I choose never to be jealous of someone who's on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yep.
I am going to say that is a fantastic jacket.
Oh,
and you
it's
can tell
absolutely
from that
wonderful.
picture, she knows it.
She does. She knows
That
it.
face just goes, do you see this? $25 came up.
She's so pleased with herself. And she should be.
Yeah, it's
She's
great.
a wonderful singer, too. Why should you never challenge death to a pillow fight? Because you have to face the repercussions. I saw that coming. Number 12. Which Australian state was the first to pass historic doctor-assisted dying legislation? Which was the first to legalise doctor-assisted dying? That's number 12. Number 13, we've got some options for you. Which Australian music legend won the 2017 ARIA Award for Best Children's Album? Was it Jimmy Barnes, Nick Cave, or Paul Kelly?
Oh, Paul Kelly's here again.
Paul Kelly's always popping up.
One of his 27 albums.
One of his
was it a children's one?
Was it a children's? And was it in 2017?
I enjoy the commentary on the Halle Berry video.
Yeah.
Maybe she realises she's won the Golden Raspberry for Catwoman. Interestingly, you may be referring to this. She's one of the few people that has won both an Oscar and a Golden Raspberry. And when she won her Golden Raspberry, not only did she turn up, but she reenacted her Oscars acceptance speech.
I believe she took her Oscar with her too.
Did she?
I think she did.
Oh, fabulous. Really good. She's done it, and so has Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Accepted their Razzies.
Yes. It was someone else, but I can't remember. Someone else went and enjoyed it and had a lovely time. Number 14, the currency of Costa Rica shares its name with which punctuation mark?
Oh.
That's a question and a half, that.
There's a lot going on with that.
There really is. Which punctuation mark? does the currency of Costa Rica share its name with?
Oh, I'm literally sitting here looking at a keyboard at punctuation marks, trying to decide which one my favourite one would be for a currency.
What have you come up with?
Just the dollar symbol.
That'll do. That'll do. I like the ampersand. I think that's my favourite punctuation mark.
All right.
I think the ampersand is my favourite.
Oh, you've got to love an exclamation.
Oh, of course. Of course. But my favourite isn't the ampersand, it's the interrobang.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
The interrobang is great, and we don't use them anymore, and it's really upsetting.
For anyone who doesn't know what an interrobang is, it is an upside down...
No.
No?
No, it's a question mark and an exclamation mark in one symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll draw it for the fine people.
You have your own pen.
Yeah, but I don't have a Sharpie. This will show up better. Looks like that. Looks like that. So when you yell a question, you've got one symbol for it, but they don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Number 15. Pictured here is the Walt Disney Concert Hall in which American city?
Oh, there's a lot going on there too. This is literally just just a quiz full of all the picture questions being, oh, geez.
What a busy scene. Okie doke. Another numbers game. Third and final. Time to see what our final Oscar-winning GIF is. As your prize for this one, how many students from schools in the UAE gathered to break the Guinness World Record for the largest human waving flag?
I should mention here, all of the people who were involved were students from the UAE. We're not saying, guess how many they are doing it, and then how many of them were from the UAE.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, the fact that it's a UAE flag gives it away somewhat.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them are there. They are all students from the UAE, from schools in the UAE. How many of them are there? Go ahead and tell me in the comments.
I'm going to say confidently here, because we've done this for quite a while, and on questions like this, there's only ever one reaction. I think that you and I can both comfortably imagine the fact that at home there were a bunch of people who have just stood up, walked really close to the TV and started counting.
They'll at least count the ones in white, because they can see them better, and then they'll just multiply that by 4. Hope for the best. That's what they'll do. Okay. Getting close to it. Get those answers in quick as you can. That's it. Okay. How many students from schools in the UAE gathered to break the Guinness World Record for the largest human waving flag? How did they go?
Really well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, give me a second.
Excellent.
Sorry.
No, you take your moment. Our range is pretty substantial as well. Our lowest that I can see is 727. Our highest is over 25,000. That's an awful lot of people. Oh, we've got a 50,000. We have a 50,000 as well. So that's an awful lot. It's less than that, I can tell you.
Bugger. So close.
So close.
We do have quite a few, actually, close guesses here.
Oh, excellent. Well, our correct answer is 4,130. And our closest answers we have exactly.
3 people.
3 people
nailed it.
They must have just known, I suppose.
I'm feeling like we
well
must have
done.
used this question very recently or something. And
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't think so. No, I really don't think so. But anyway, well done to those 3. They get the round of applause and this smashing piece of gift.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Academy, for putting me with the hottest guy in the room.
Wonderful. Thank you there, Octavia Spencer. All right. Number 16. American actor and gospel singer Della Reese is best known for playing the character named Tess in which supernatural drama TV series?
I like that she also looks like she's just very pleased for people in the last numbers game.
She's also clapping for you.
Yeah, she's just very, very...
Oh, we've got a couple more jokes coming in. Keep your jokes coming. We enjoy that portion where we can get to award you points for being funny.
Oh, this one is very good. Oh, that's not the one.
That's not a joke. That's an award-winning numbers game answer. I found a carpentry pun that would work. I think I nailed it, but nobody saw it. Oh, a three-fer.
That is
three-fer.
Just impressive.
Have a point for sure. Alrighty. Now, we had this out on Wednesday. We had people clamouring in the comments for it. We had tears. I got messages through the week suggesting how wonderful this section is.
I had people stopping me in the street.
Yeah. Oh, but this is the thing, is that they love it so much. It is the 50-50 round where I'm going to put up one correct answer, one incorrect. You've got to sort the truth from the tat. And our first for tonight, we have, which African country has the higher population? Kenya or South Africa?
Larger.
What did I say?
Higher.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I know, but they're at about the same height above sea level. That's what I love.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
They're not.
Aren't they?
No, not at all.
I don't know about geography.
Kenya is much more mountainous than South Africa.
Oh, in that case, there's your answer. That's as good a way to figure that out as guess it.
Number 18 is dunkel a type of bread or a type of beer? It's German. I know that. But is it German bread or German beer for number 18? Number 19, what is the name of the titular girl in the 2010 psychological thriller film The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Is it Clara or Lisbeth? Clara or Lisbeth? And 20 as well, with an atomic number of 45. What chemical element has the symbol Rh? Is it rhenium or rhodium? And I will leave you with a little bit of time on that one. Argue amongst your friends. We'll be back very shortly with our final 50-50 questions. Alrighty, hopefully that was enough time to argue about the answers to these ones as we have our final 50-50. Toss a coin for this one. Australian representative footballer Teresa Polias is the current captain of which side in the W League? Is it Canberra United or Sydney FC? What did the T-Rex say to his arms? Where did you go? Bless. Oh, what did Sushi A say to Sushi B? Wasabi. That's comedy.
Yep. So
That's comedy. What's green and invisible? This lettuce.
On so many levels, I love the absurdity on that.
That's fantastic. Okay, 22, a picture here. This iconic Australian Puffing Billy Railway is located on the outskirts of which state capital city? I think that'd be a great job. To work on a steam train. I'd love that. Mm-hmm. I would like that as a job. Okay. 23. Which gemstone is the traditional gift for the 45th wedding anniversary? The traditional gift for a 45th wedding anniversary. Excuse me. Which gemstone would you give for that? Of course, gold is for 50, silver for 25, diamond for 60, and that's all the ones I know. But what is the 45th? Number 24, Despina and Samanthe are the names of the two of the moons of which planet? Despina and Samanthe. And the last of the regular questions, and I'll leave these up for a moment for you to have a look at. Vaterland is the name of the national anthem of which European country?
You know what's funny about that? Sounds like fart.
It very nearly sounds like fart. And I'm pretty sure that in the language of this country, fart means fast. And their train is called like the Fartenwagen or something like that. It's not called that, but I'm pretty sure it's similar to that. Oh, keep it light, Brian. Keep it light. The 45th wedding anniversary is the tombstone. Oh.
Depends how...
I mean, it depends when you got married, I suppose. Could be. Happy anniversary, dear. Actually, you'd know, because you've just had one. What's the traditional gift for the first anniversary?
we have, I think, it's paper.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't know if that's the traditional or the modern.
Yeah, because there's two systems now, isn't there?
I think the traditional one is a bit wacky.
Yeah, probably a fox hide or something like that.
Yeah, or hold on, I'll look at
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, first is paper.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Turns out I knew this one.
Not that wacky. Okay, cool. Let's mark our round two. Let's have a go. Number one, I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you is the opening lyrics to Like a Virgin by Madonna. Number two, many strange legends are told of these jungles in India are the opening lines of The Jungle Book. Number three, in every generation there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons and the forces of darkness. The first words spoken in the 1990s 2000 supernatural television series Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I did have someone suggesting that was incorrect. I did a little bit of Googling and the script I can find does suggest that is true.
That this is true?
Yes.
Okay. There may also be a difference, and I found this with a lot of shows in the 90s, that there's a difference between the pilot script and the first aired episode script, because they don't always air the pilots in the 90s. So that might be the difference there, is if you've seen the pilot, then it'll be different. So that's what I would say. Oh, that is a good point. We didn't put up the missed questions.
I think we should do that.
I think we should do that. There's 3. If you missed 1 to 3, you got answers for free there. Let's have a look. We want question 6. Thank you very much for reminding me there, Mr. Harwood. Number 6, what anagram of the word outside means tiresome or monotonous? That was number 6.
We had some smashing banter on that one.
We did.
A lot of comedy.
Excellent comedy. Then we will go to number 11. Whoops, where am I? Here. Number 11 was the sort of attached point to that singer. She rose to fame on which Australian reality singing competition? And 12 and 13 have both been requested. So there they are. Which Australian state was the first to pass historic doctor-assisted dying legislation? And number 13, which Australian music legend won the 2017 ARIA Award for Best Children's Album? Jimmy Barnes, Nick Cave, or Paul Kelly? And 15 is that picture question there. That is the Walt Disney Concert Hall in which American city? Eight and 9, we've got 8 there. Which English navigator led the first circumnavigation of Australia in a boat called Tom Thumb? And 7 is also there. The Northern Stars and their Waikato Bay of Plenty magic play which sport? Number 9. This is Lake Titicaca and is located on the border of which 2 countries? Someone did actually pop in here the meaning, the actual true meaning. I'll need to find it. It was a while ago. But it was like hill and like Kaka means mountain apparently.
I think it was cougar.
Cougar, yeah. TT is cougar and Kaka is hill or mountain. So there you go. Cougar Hill.
Oh, sorry. It wasn't. It was puma.
Oh, puma.
Apparently it can be translated as either puma, lead, or heavy metal.
So it's like
Kaka
Megadeth Mountain.
is white or grey of the hand. Can be
Okay.
translated as either crap. I'm just literally reading.
Yeah, no, I know you're reading it off the Wikipedia. We also want 21, which was this 50-50. (22), this picture question. And that's us, I think. That'll do. Let's go to the answers. We've already done 1 to 3, so let's go straight to 4. This photograph was taken at the Olympic Games opening ceremony in 2012, the London Olympics. Number 5. It's a funny thing about mothers and fathers is the opening line of which children's novel by Roald Dahl? You could have had Fantastic Mr. Fox, Matilda, or The Witches, but it is the opening of Matilda. Number 6. Which anagram of the word outside means tiresome or monotonous? If you arrange outside, you get tedious. Number 7. The New Zealand teams, the Northern Stars and the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic, play netball. The English navigator who led the first circumnavigation of Australia, we associate with a boat called Tom Thumb, is Matthew Flinders. Number 9. Lake Titicaca, which we've thoroughly done the etymology for now, is on the border of Peru and Bolivia. This singer and winner of the 3rd series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is Casey Donovan. and she rose to fame on Australian Idol. The first Australian state to pass doctor-assisted dying laws was Victoria. Which of these music legends had an aria for Best Children's Album? Was Jimmy Barnes released a children's album? The currency of Costa Rica shares its name with the colon, which is a punctuation mark, and not always just a part of the body. Number 15, pictured here is the Walt Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles. I think it's in Anaheim, but that's close enough. American doctor and gospel singer Della Reese is best known for playing Tess on Touched by an Angel, which is a fabulous
Classic.
series. Number 17, which African country has the higher population, Kenya or South Africa? It is South Africa has the higher population. Is dunkel a type of bread or beer? It is a dark beer, dark wheat beer. What is the name of the titular girl in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Her name is Lisbeth. Number 20, the atomic number of 45. Which chemical element has the symbol Rh? It is rhodium. Number 21, that is Teresa Polias, and she is the current captain of Sydney FC in the W League. This is a puffing Billy Railway and is located on the outskirts of Melbourne. 23, the gemstone that is the traditional gift for the 45th wedding anniversary is a sapphire. Despina and Samanthe are names of the moons of Neptune. And Vartland is the national anthem of Finland. There we go. That's it. It's all done. Okay, well, jot your scores into your comment section there if you haven't already. What we're about to do while you do that is our Quizmasters movie game as our little bonus game. Well done to everyone who played along. Total up your scores, take a moment, but we're going to play the movie game as well. Now, the movie game is really, really simple. I'm going to put up 10 actors. They're all in one movie, and it is your job to tell me the name of the movie. It's an excellent movie and one of my favourites. That may be a hint to you, it may not be. So let's start. Answer in the comments when you reckon you've got it, and we'll try and sort of match them up to when you got it. Our first is Lisa Repo Martel. Lisa Repo Martel is our first, followed by Rob Campbell as well. Can't think of anything that he's been in apart from this, to be honest, but I could be wrong. We have James Woolvett, James with a Z, of course.
Because he's cool.
Because he's cool, too cool for school. And so he didn't learn how to spell his name. Anthony James, but James is spelt correctly here, is also in this film. Ah, there we are. I was waiting for that. It is not the first Pokemon movie. We have Saul Rubinek in it as well, who was in quite a substantial plot arc in Frasier, which is where I know him from, apart from this movie. Fran Fisher, also in this film. Morgan Freeman. We're getting quite famous now. Oh, we have our first guess, our first correct guess. So I've noted where that was. We have Gene Hackman in this film as well. We also have Richard Harris. And our lead, and I'll just step that way so you can see that it is Clint Eastwood is the lead in this film. And I can tell you it's not Get Shorty, it is not Tombstone, or that's very close. You're all kind of getting it now that you've seen Richard Harris and Clint Eastwood. It is Unforgiven, 1993's Best Picture, or the Best Picture from the year 1993. I don't know if it was the 94 Could have been the 94 ceremony. Wade, you can tell me, because you know, probably. That is Unforgiven. And Wade was our very first. He was our very first correct guess on that one, so well done. Getting it all the way back. Still on the top line, so well done indeed, just when Saul came out. So, that's it. Just a few more things before we head off. Don't forget to click get reminder rather, on our Wednesday pin post. That means that you can be here ready. You'll always know when we're going live. If you check that pinned post every week, it will be the next time we go live. In this case, it's Wednesday. We also check out our little handy-dandy guide for how to click Get Reminder. That is available on our page as well, and hopefully circulating in your streams. Get that shared around. Make sure that everyone who wants to can play along, and that they always know when to start. They don't come in late, because that's just upsetting for them. So, that's all I have for this week. I hope you've all done really well. You've all pleased yourselves, because that's the main thing. My name is David. I'm here with Aidan, and we will be back at the same time on Wednesday. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the fact that you can go and see friends and family again for a little while. And I'll see you all real soon.